When it comes to determining which team has the most talented roster in the NFL, there are of course several factors to consider, but it's fair to say the San Francisco 49ers have the most talented roster in the league. While there are certainly many talented teams, the Niners stand out the most, from their strong defensive line to their dynamic offense. Another factor that sets the 49ers apart is their coaching. Truly, a lot of credit needs to go to Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan is widely regarded as one of the top offensive minds in the NFL. He has built a reputation for being innovative, creative, and effective in designing and calling plays. But an interesting spot is the quarterback position. Well, we all know Jimmy Garoppolo is gone now since he signed with the Raiders in free agency, but San Francisco is still loaded at the position. The 49ers and Sam Darnold agreed on a one-year contract for $4.5 million. Some people might agree with this, but Darnold could be still in the developing process. He is only 25 and has been under some bad leadership in the 4 years of his NFL career. But now he's under Coach Shanahan and this might be his turnaround. Meanwhile, the team also has the first rounder Trey Lance, who started week 1 of last season but went down to a season-ending ankle injury in week 2. Jimmy G was the backup and started for the next 10 games before he broke his foot in week 13, and that led to Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy to take the field. Purdy hasn't lost a game yet in the NFL. However, he left the NFC Championship game against the Eagles in the early first quarter due to an elbow injury. But Brock Purdy was still great in the regular season as a rookie. He completed 67.1% of his passes for over 1,300 yards to 13 touchdowns with only 4 picks. Brock Purdy is most likely the starter. Now, we don't know much how Purdy is doing with his recovery after his surgery, but he is set to make a return during camp. The key question that remains is whether he'll be completely active for week 1, but the offense is still absolutely loaded. The Niners can easily run the ball with Christian McCaffrey, and we should be used to him by now. The two-time Pro Bowler got traded to San Francisco last season, played in 11 games with the 49ers, and ran for over 700 yards with 6 touchdowns. Also through the air, he had 52 catches for 464 yards with 4 touchdowns, and 1 passing touchdown. Adding him was huge, and it paid off. Plus, the backup to Christian McCaffrey is Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell suffered injuries to both of his knees at different points of the season and missed 12 games. He did just finish with over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Elijah Mitchell was a rookie in 2021. Even then, he had a hard time staying healthy, but still played in 11 games as a rookie for 662 rushing yards with 5 touchdowns. If Mitchell stays healthy, this could be a very scary duo. And on top, with Deebo Samuel, who is a running back and a wide receiver in the Niners offense, he had 56 receptions for 632 yards but only 2 touchdowns, and ran for 232 yards with 3 touchdowns. Samuel didn't have the best season, especially after the big contract he got that runs for 3 years worth up to $71.5 million. And the offensive line is just one of the best in the league, with arguably the best player in football, Trent Williams. Williams is the best of the best. He was great in Washington and has been phenomenal for San Francisco. The talent doesn't end there. The 49ers have a tight end that is a top 3 in the league, George Kittle. Kittle is not only amazing in catching, but also in blocking. He did finish the regular season with over 700 yards and 11 touchdowns. And then Brandon Ayuk is coming back for his 4th season. He had his first season with over 1,000 yards. San Francisco picked up Brandon Ayuk with the 25th overall pick in the 2020 draft, and he has been great in this offense. Juwan Jennings is the 3rd wideout in this offense, and this guy might ball out in 2023. Last season, he finished with 416 yards but 1 touchdown only, and as a rookie in 2021, he had 5 touchdowns and over 200 yards. We know the offense is very good, but the San Francisco 49ers defense has been known as one of the best units in the NFL in the recent years as well. They have the Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa. He's just so fun to watch and plays the game great. Fred Warner is the Mike backer. He's just an absolute beast. Warner is one of the best inside linebackers in the league. Truly, the entire defense is just great. Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw dominate the area between the tackles. Drake Greenlaw makes his presence felt on the field with his impressive performance. And Talanoa Hufanga, who will end up being a top 5 safety in the league. The 49ers are in perfect position to win the NFC Conference and definitely a shot for the Super Bowl. But could this be the season where they win it all?
Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.